Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're breaking down the latest news surrounding the shutdown of online multiplayer and the discontinuation of online services. Now before we get into the good news that I'm sure you'll be pleased to hear, for those that may not have heard, earlier this month Nintendo announced they will be shutting down everything that uses online communication for the Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo Wii U systems. This tweet summarizes it best. As of early April 2024, online play and other functionality that uses online communication will end service for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U software. Thank you very much for your continued support of our products. Now this basically means almost every game, including the likes of Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer amongst many others, will of course all lose access to online features. Now, Animal Crossing New Leaf takes a pretty significant hit to say the least, losing the likes of visiting other towns, access to international multiplayer mini-games, and even certain items in the games that will no longer be obtainable, but maybe that's for another video. In short, anything that a Nintendo 3DS or Wii U game like New Leaf needs a connection to Nintendo servers for will be discontinued next April. Anyway, fortunately, despite this pretty sad news, we do have some good news to highlight surrounding this headline. Thanks to Nintendo's publication of this announcement, we have some FAQs that shed a little light and provides a little more detail about what we can expect going forward. Now firstly, and probably the least important, is we still have access to all of these online features until next April. So if you want to check out some New Leaf Dream addresses, or play some mini games with randomers on Tour Timer's Island, or even visit a friend for example, we can still do this for now. Of course that's not too helpful, but I thought it was worth mentioning anyway. The real good news comes from the following FAQ. Will it still be possible to download update data or purchase software? Thankfully, Nintendo responded with, for the foreseeable future, it will still be possible to download update data and re-download purchased software and downloadable content from Nintendo eShop. So basically what Nintendo have quietly confirmed here is even when the online services switch off in April and we can no longer visit friends on the 3DS, we still have access to anything we've purchased over the last 10 years or so, as well as access to game updates and DLC from the Nintendo eShop. Now the reason this is good news is because Animal Crossing New Leaf's Welcome Amiibo update that essentially doubles the size of the game and future-proofs it is free and will presumably continue to be available as an update for the foreseeable future. And the same can be said for any updates your 3DS libraries may have. Anyway, this gives us a little time to update our games and maybe buy a bigger SD card so we can back up our digital catalogs, but it's important to remember Nintendo haven't provided an exact date here. They've just confirmed for the foreseeable future, which could be an additional 3 months or an additional 3 years. With this in mind, and despite the good news that we simply won't lose access to updates and DLC next April when the online services are switched off, I still recommend updating your games now, including Animal Crossing New Leaf, even if you're not playing it at the moment, just in case you decide to pick it up in the future. But yeah, that's really it for the good news side of things. Of course, we still have 6 months to enjoy online multiplayer for games like New Leaf, so if you'd like to see a video exploring some old Dream addresses before they're voided forever, let me know in the comments. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to leave a like and comment Tour Timer just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome. Thank you so much to the patrons and channel members, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.